What's going on? Good morning. It is your girl, Self-Pay Rose, aka Moneyline Mommy, and I am the CEO of Elevate Your Success. And we are back with another episode. And y'all know what time it is. We are in Get Back season right now, where I'm helping you get back to yourself, get back to your health, get back to your foundation of information so that you can get back to your divine purpose. In today's episode, we will be going over 6 important guidelines in life. So grab your notebook, grab your pen, get ready to put them glasses on and take notes, because today's topic, we're going to be talking spicy. But before we get into what we're talking about today on Elevate Your Success 101, y'all know I got to give a special shout out to all of my fans, all of my followers, each and every loyal subscriber. We love you guys. Every single 5-star rating we get, we see the reviews that you guys are leaving. So I just want to show my gratitude and say I'm blessed and grateful to have such supportive fans like you guys. We would not be here without you. Every time you guys listen to a podcast episode, I'm telling you, it actually helps the brand expand in each and every way imaginable. So thank you so much. God bless all of my fans, all of my followers. And just to show y'all I love y'all so much, today we're going to be giving you some quality knowledge. And I want you guys to write down today's topic, which is 6 important guidelines in life. Now, these are going to be guidelines that you can actually go out there and apply to your day-to-day lifestyle, and you're going to see some change in effect in the next 30 to 60 days of your life if you follow these 6 important guidelines inside your everyday lifestyle. So what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to actually read out steps 1 through 6, each guideline, and then once I read each guideline, I'm going to go back over a little bit more into depth, explain it, and analyze why each guideline is important for your life. Now, number 1, when you're alone, mind your thoughts. Number 2, when you are with friends, mind your tongue. Number 3, when you are angry, mind your temper. Number 4, when you're with a group, mind your behavior. Number 5, when you're in trouble, mind your emotions. And number 6, when God starts blessing you, mind your ego. So as I stated before in today's episode, we give out that quality knowledge that can help you go out there and get past any unforeseen circumstance that may arise in your life. Starting with number 1, when you're alone, mind your thoughts. The reason why this is number 1 is because a lot of people don't realize what you focus on is what you become. What you think about every single day is pretty much who you are and who you will be. So what that means is when you're alone, be very aware of the thoughts that run through your mind. You can always redirect those thoughts. If they're negative, you can redirect them into a positive thought. Just be mindful of the things that run through your mind, the things that you allow to take up space in your mind every single day, especially when you're alone, when you're in solitude, when nobody's bothering you, when you got your headphones in and you're dazing off, right? You got to be mindful of the things that are going through your mind. You want to always be pouring into your mind positivity, right, and eliminating the negativity at all costs. So now number 2, when you're with friends, mind your tongue. And what that means is when you're around your closest ones, understand that every single word you say is crucial, especially if you have a close-knit circle of friends. You guys have known each other for quite some time, or you have a certain level of history with each other. You guys got each other back, ride or die, day one type of vibes. You got to mind your tongue, because there's so much power in the words that you say. So you don't want to say the wrong thing around the wrong people and not really mean it. Then you end up losing friendships, relationships, and close bonds. So when you're with friends, mind your tongue. Think before you speak. It's okay to take a couple of extra seconds and really think about what you're going to say before you say it. Now, number 3, when you're angry, mind your temper. If you know you have a short temper, you're a hothead, you react crazy, you got a slick ass mouth. If you know that's you, understand that when you're angry, you have to mind your temper. You have to figure out what it is that triggers you into becoming angry so quickly. And we got to figure out a way to control it, right? Once you know what triggers you and what makes you angry, you can control that so it does not make you angry anymore. And I always tell people, when somebody personally makes you angry, you become a slave to them. So if you don't want to be a slave to anybody, you can't allow anything that they do to upset you or make you angry to the point where you're acting out and you're showing off your bad temper and you going crazy and you spazzing and you cussing everybody out at the grocery store. You can't do that. You got to understand, when you're angry, you have to mind your temper. Number 4, when you're with a group, mind your behavior, right? So always be aware of the people that are around you. You never know who's watching you. You never know who's clocking your every single move. And you never know the different type of individuals that may be around you. So when you're with a group, mind your behavior, right? Watch how people are acting around you and act accordingly. Always be able to adapt to new environments, right? Because you could have the right person in the room looking for exactly what you have to offer. But if your behavior is not befitting for the environment, you could be missing out on a number one chance in a lifetime opportunity, right? So when you're with a group, mind your behavior. Just be aware of the type of people that are around you. Always know that somebody is watching. People have their phones out all day long. You could end up on somebody's Snapchat. Somebody could be recording you. You could go viral just based off something good or bad. So when you're with a group, always be mindful of your behavior. Always be mindful of your behavior. Just pay attention to who's around you and act accordingly, and always be able to adapt to new environments, new people, new settings. You want to be like a chameleon. You want to be able to blend in with everything that you have going on, and you never want to act out of character, right? Like I said, a lot of you guys are striving to get to the next level. You're very ambitious. You've got opportunities coming your way. So one wrong move can really mess up everything. So that's why number 4 is always going to be crucial to your success, so that you understand, when you're with a group, mind your behavior. One decision can take you next level, and then one bad decision can take you back 10 steps. All right. Now, number 5, when you're in trouble, mind your emotions. This one is very, very critical. When you're in trouble, mind your emotions, right? Well, I just got pulled over today, and it was so nerve-wracking because I really felt like I was in trouble. He said I was speeding. I doubt it. It's debatable. You didn't show me the speed gun. I know I wasn't going 50 into 35, but technically I'm kind of in trouble right now. But I will mind my emotions. I'm not going to act out. So this is just a prime example of number 5, right? Say you get pulled over. You don't want to deal with the officer. It's going to make you mad. You're going to get upset. Mind your emotions. When you're in trouble, mind your emotions. Prime example, I got pulled over, just like I said. You know, I wanted to give him my ass to kiss. I wanted to be slick at the mouth. I wanted to be nasty and rude because I felt like I was in trouble. So I'm like, I want to act out. I'm mad. I shouldn't have got pulled over. Fuck you. Fuck 12. Fuck 50. Fuck the ops. That's what I was feeling on the inside. But we've matured. We've grown. Right? We've studied. We've personally developed. So now I understand, whenever I'm in trouble, I don't have to act out of emotions. Right? I know how to deal with things. I know how to get past things. Right? And that was only a temporary situation. Got a ticket. He pulled off. I went on about my day. So there was no need for me to be extra emotional, rude, right? Cursing him out, going back and forth with him. Listen, when you're in trouble, just mind your emotions. Take accountability. If you were 100% wrong and that wrong landed you in trouble, now you have to mind your emotions. Now you have to deal with that. Now you have to have a certain level of self-control because you're truly in trouble. And that's okay. Like I said, life is going to have its unforeseen circumstances, and they're going to come your way. And that's why we created this podcast, to give you guys those tools to actually help you guys fix your own problems. So number 5, when you're in trouble, mind your emotions. Last but not least, number 6, when God starts blessing you, mind your ego. And what that really means is, When you start getting everything that you ask for, you start getting the recognition, the accolades, the materialistic things, everything that you've literally had on your bucket list, your to-do list, your goal list, whatever you may call it. If it was on your vision board and you're accomplishing those goals, you're knocking things off, you're making progress towards a better life, you guys want to mind your ego, right? Because your ego pretty much means that you're edging God out of every decision that you make. When you have an ego, now you feel as if you're the reason why you've gotten all these accomplishments and you're the reason why you've gotten this far. And sometimes we can't forget that everything that I was on that bucket list, everything that I was on that to-do list, that vision board, it was always too big of a responsibility for us to handle alone. That's why we wrote it down. We made the vision plain so that we can read it, and those who read it will run. So I want you guys to understand, when you start getting that recognition at the job, like I said, you got a raise, you moving up, you went from temp to permanent, right? And now you got one investment property, you went from one investment property to two investment property. You got some good tenants in there that respect you as a landlord, or you're the new barber on the scene, you're fresh out of school, you got your clientele going, everything's popping, you getting tips every day, you doing what you're supposed to do, you a makeup artist, you got your clients, they looking good, you know what I'm saying, you getting reposted, you going viral, you got your social media popping for your business, and you got your brand and it's expanding. Y'all get what I'm saying? When you start reaching that level of success that you always know you could get to, you cannot leave God out of the equation, right? You have to mind your ego. You can't edge God out of your dream. Because just as easily as he blessed you with it, it's as easily he could take it away from you. And I hate to see it happen, but I've seen it happen. I've experienced it myself. So I know exactly what I'm talking about. When you start receiving those blessings that you always ask for, those miracles that you've been praying for, you've been accomplishing literally everything that they said you couldn't. You gotta mind your ego. Now, when you start to go through this transformation, this phase, you're becoming a new person. And you're getting those blessings. This is what I want you guys to do. I want you to take 15 minutes of your day, preferably in the morning, before you get your whole day started. Take 15 minutes of your day and spend that time in solitude with God, showing gratefulness, gratitude, and just pretty much communicating with the higher power, letting him know, hey, I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for everything that you bless me with. You gotta really have these type of conversations. Have that 15 minutes and spend it with God and talk to him and show your appreciation and let him know, like, this is too big, I can't do it without you. Sometimes you gotta think beyond what you can see, right? Sometimes you guys gotta think beyond what you can see, because that's exactly what God is doing every time he blesses you. He's thinking beyond what you can physically see. So I want you guys to understand that these guidelines are crucial to your success. That's why I have you guys write it down. Actually get in student mode and teach yourself how to listen again. Rewire your brain, yourself. And I tell y'all this all the time. Mommy and daddy don't got $1 million in the bank, so they ain't coming to save your ass. You have to change your life around. You have to rewire your brain. You have to unlearn what you've been taught your whole life and relearn the new way of an individual that you can be. So I'm going to go over these 6 guidelines in life one more time before I let you guys go. And I really want to make sure you guys write these down and go out there and apply them to your day-to-day lifestyle. So number 1, when you're alone, mind your thoughts. Number 2, when you're with friends, mind your tongue. Number 3, when you're angry, mind your temper. Number 4, when you're with a group, mind your behavior. Number 5, when you're in trouble, mind your emotions. And number 6, when God starts blessing you, mind your ego. So that concludes today's lesson of Elevate Your Success 101, where we were giving out 6 important guidelines in life. And as I said, really take hold to your notes. apply them to your life, because applied knowledge is going to be the best power you can ever have for yourself. And you got to always understand, if nothing changes, nothing changes. Now go out there and elevate your success. And if you found any value from today's episode, I want you guys to actually leave a positive review. Give us some feedback. Make sure you leave us a 5-star rating. Head on over to our YouTube channel, Elevate Your Success 101. If you're interested in being a guest on the podcast, make sure you DM us on Instagram at Elevate Your Success 101. We would love to have you. Come on here and share your experiences, give out some tips, and help the community go next level. Like I do every single episode, I tell you guys I love you. Go out there and be blessed. Go out there and be the best you can be. Be the best version of yourself every time you walk out the house. Understand that you are God's highest form of creation and there's nobody like you. I love you. Stay blessed. Go out there and elevate your success.